Aba, a city whose name carries weight far beyond its borders. A city known not for oil wells or government houses, but for enterprise, for industry, and for resilience. In recent months, a political statement reignited an old conversation about Aba and the state of Abia. A claim made by former governor of Abia State, Governor Orji Kalu. According to that claim, the current governor of Abia State, Dr. Otti, is not doing anything new in Aba. That he is merely repainting old roads. That what is being celebrated today is cosmetic work on infrastructure delivered by previous administrations. It is a claim that has been circulated widely, repeated on television, shared across social media, debated in homes, markets, and public places. But beyond politics and personality lies a more important question. What is the truth? This documentary is not about loyalty. It is not about party lines. It is not about emotions. It is about records. It is about timelines. It is about what Aba was, what Aba became, and what Aba is becoming. Tonight, we examine Aba under two administrations, Aba under Orji Kalu and Aba under Dr. Otti. Not through slogans, but through evidence. To understand Aba, one must first understand its place in Nigeria's economic history. Aba is not an ordinary city. For decades, it has served as one of West Africa's most vibrant commercial hubs. It is a city built not by government legacies, but by private initiatives. Thousands of small and medium-scale enterprises, leather works, textiles, auto parts, and manufacturing clusters that grow organically. Long before policy papers and economic blueprints, Aba was already producing, already trading, and already exporting. By the late 20th century, Aba had earned a reputation as the engine room of Abia State's economy, a city whose daily commercial output sustained millions of livelihood. Because of this, infrastructure in Aba has always mattered more than aesthetics. Roads in Aba are not decorative, they are economic arteries. When roads fail in Aba, businesses fail. When drainages collapse, workshops shut down. When transport breaks down, production slows. This is why the story of Aba's infrastructure is inseparable from the story of Abia State's governance. Before the return to civilian rule in 1999, Aba already faced challenges. Years of military rule had left infrastructure underfunded across Nigeria. But even then, Aba remained functional. Roads existed. Drainage systems, though imperfect, still worked in many areas. Commerce continued. What Aba needed at the dawn of democracy was not miracles. It was maintenance, upgrades, and forward-thinking urban planning. In 1999, that responsibility fell into the hands of a new civilian administrator. Orji Kalu assumed office as governor of Abia State in 1999. At a time of great national optimism, democracy had returned, oil revenues were rising, expectations were high. Aba as the economic heart of the state was central to those expectations. Yet, year after year, complaints from Aba grew louder. Roads that once functioned began to deteriorate. Drainage systems clogged and collapsed. Flooding became seasonal and then permanent. Traders recalled streets turning into rivers during the rainy season. Vehicles abandoned mid-journey. Goods destroyed by water. This did not happen overnight. Infrastructure decay is gradual, and gradual decay is often the result of neglect. During this period, Aba did not receive the scale of urban renewal its importance demanded. Major commercial roads were left without comprehensive reconstruction. Drainage expansion did not keep pace with urban growth. As businesses struggled, the city adapted on its own. Traders contributed funds to patch roads. Residents dug makeshift drainages. Workshops, elevated floors to escape floodwaters. Aba survived, but survival is not development. The Uzor Kalu era coincided with a crucial window in Nigeria's post-military recovery. Federal allocations increased, international development financing became more accessible, urban renewal was possible. Yet by the time his administration ended in 2007, Aba had not undergone the structural transformation expected of a state's commercial capital. Road failures were no longer isolated, they were widespread. The issue was no longer resurfacing, it was foundation failure. Once a road collapses, asphalt alone cannot save it. Water seeps in, soil weakens, the road dies. This is the difference between maintenance and reconstruction, a difference that would later become central to political debates. Between 2007 and 2023, multiple administrations came and went, but Aba's condition remained largely unchanged. In fact, in many areas it worsened. Flooding intensified, commercial roads became nearly impassable, heavy trucks avoided Aba where possible. By early 2020s, Aba had become a symbol of unrealized potential. National conversations referenced Aba as an example of what happens when infrastructure fails an economy, and still the city endured. By 2023, Aba's roads were no longer simply bad, they were broken. Major arteries such as Port Harcourt roads were almost unusable. Cracked asphalt revealed eroded sub-bays. Drainage channels were blocked or non-existent. For many residents, the question was no longer when development would come, but if it ever would. Then a new administration took office. When Alex Otti became governor in 2023, expectations were cautious. Aba had promises before, but something changed almost immediately. Construction did not begin with paint, it began with excavation. Old asphalt was removed, roadbeds were dug up, drainage channels were laid alongside roadways. This was not resurfacing, this was reconstruction. Port Harcourt Road, once a symbol of neglect, was stripped to its foundation. New base layers were installed. Drainage systems were integrated, fresh asphalt followed. The same approach spread across the city. Ngwa Road, Fox Road, or Hanku Road. In each case, the pattern was consistent. Dig, rebuild, drain, and resurface. The distinction is critical. Repainting implies cosmetic work, a surface-level intervention. But repainting cannot fix collapsed foundations. It cannot restore drainages. It cannot support heavy traffic. What Aba witnessed was structural intervention. Engineers understand this. Traders understand this. Residents living along the roads understand this. You do not dig meters into the earth to repaint. Aerial footage tells its own story. Before, flooded streets, potholes merging into craters, vehicles stranded. After, smooth carriageways, proper drainages, nighttime traffic flow. These are not matters of opinion, these are visible records. So when a claim is made that Governor Alex Otti is merely repainting old roads, it raises important questions. Were these roads functional before reconstruction began? Were the foundations intact? Were drainage systems operational? The evidence says no. What is being rebuilt today is infrastructure that failed years ago. Reconstruction is not duplication, it is delayed responsibility. Leadership is best judged not by words, but by outcomes. Under Orji or Kalu, Aba's infrastructure deteriorated during a critical growth period. Under Governor Alex Otti, Aba is undergoing systematic urban reconstruction. This comparison is not personal, it is historical. Aba's revival is not about one man. It is about restoring an economic engine. Functional road mean faster production. Better drainages mean fewer losses. Improved infrastructure means renewed investor confidence. This is how cities grow, quietly, deliberately, and structurally. In the end, history does not argue, it documents. Aba today looks different because work is being done, not because paint was applied, but because foundations were rebuilt. Political claims come and go, but roads remain, and in Aba, the roads are speaking. This has been an examination of records, not rhetorics. If you believe development should be judged by evidence, share this documentary. Subscribe to 1010 Media for more in-depth African stories told through facts, history, and reality.